The next Canada Pension Plan. CPP payments are set to land in bank accounts on July 29th, with an increase offering a vital lifeline for navigating the rising costs of living. July 29th, 2025, Tuesday. August 27th, 2025, Wednesday. September 25th, 2025, Thursday. October 29th, 2025, Wednesday. November 26th, 2025, Wednesday. December 22nd, 2025, Monday. What's new for July 2025? A 2.7% CPP payment increase. Exciting news for retirees. CPP payments are getting a 2.7% boost in July 2025, aligning with the annual adjustment to reflect changes in the Consumer Price Index, CPI. This increase, which typically occurs in January but has been noted in some sources for July, ensures your pension keeps pace with inflation, helping you cover rising costs for essentials like housing, groceries, and healthcare. This adjustment is part of the CPP Enhancement Program, phased in since 2019, which aims to replace up to 33.33% of your average work earnings, up from 25% pre-2019. With an exciting 2.7% increase in CPP payments effective this month, plus the potential for up to $800 in extra benefits like Old Age Security, OAS, and Guaranteed Income Supplement, GIS, this is the perfect time to get informed and maximize your retirement income. For those starting their pension at age 65, the maximum monthly CPP payment in 2025 is $1,133. However, the average retiree receives around $900 per month, depending on their contribution history and career earnings. With the 2.7% increase, your payment could see a noticeable bump, adding a little extra cushion to your retirement budget. How does the Canada Pension Plan work? The Canada Pension Plan is a cornerstone of Canada's retirement income system, designed to provide a steady stream of income for retirees, disabled individuals, and survivors of deceased contributors. Funded by contributions from employees, employers, and self-employed individuals, the CPP is a social insurance program that replaces a portion of your pre-retirement earnings. If you've worked in Canada and seen CPP deductions on your paycheck, you've been building your eligibility for these payments. You can start collecting CPP as early as age 60, but the amount you receive depends on when you begin. Starting early reduces your monthly payment by 0.6% per month, 7.2% per year before age 65, while delaying until age 70 increases it by 0.7% per month, 8.4% per year, up to a maximum of 42% more. Once you're enrolled, your payment is locked in and adjusted annually for inflation, ensuring it never decreases. Knowing CPP payments can help you remain ahead of the curve, regardless of how long you've been contributing or how new you are to Canadian financial planning. Who qualifies for CPP payments? Eligibility for CPP retirement benefits is straightforward but crucial to understand. To qualify, you must be at least 60 years old, have made at least one valid contribution to the CPP through payroll deductions or self-employment contributions. Life events can also impact your eligibility. For example, if you've gone through a divorce or separation, you may be eligible to split CPP credits with your former spouse or partner, potentially increasing your payment. You don't need to stop working to collect CPP, and if you're under 70 and still employed, you can continue contributing to unlock the post-retirement benefit, PRB, which adds an extra monthly boost to your pension. Immigrants to Canada can also benefit from CPP, especially if they've worked in countries with Social Security agreements with Canada. Contributions made abroad may count toward your eligibility, making the CPP an inclusive program for newcomers. Let's dive into everything you need to know about the July 2025 CPP payments, eligibility, and how to make the most of your benefits. How much can you get from CPP in July 2025? The amount you receive from CPP depends on three key factors: your age when you start collecting. Starting at 60 reduces your payment, while waiting until 70 maximizes it. Your total contributions. Higher earnings and longer contribution periods lead to larger payments. Your average career earnings. The CPP excludes the lowest 17% of your earning years to ensure fairness, such as periods of low or no income due to raising children or unemployment. As of January 2025, the maximum monthly CPP payment for someone starting at age 65 is $1,133, but the average is closer to $900. With the 2.7% increase in July 2025, these amounts could rise slightly. For example, a maximum payment of $1,133 could increase to approximately $1,171.69. An average payment of $900 could rise to about $924.30. When are CPP payments arriving in July 2025? To get a personalized estimate, log into your My Service Canada account or use the Canadian Retirement Income Calculator on the Service Canada website. Extra benefits. Up to $800 more in July 2025. Beyond the base CPP retirement pension, you could qualify for additional benefits that could add up to $800 or more to your monthly income. Here's a breakdown of the possibilities. Post-retirement benefit, PRB. If you're between 60 and 70, still working, and receiving CPP, continued contributions can earn you a PRB of up to $49.39 per month in 2025. Old Age Security, OAS, available to Canadians aged 65 and older who've lived in Canada for at least 10 years after age 18. OAS pays up to $727.67, ages 65-74, or $800.40 or age 75 plus monthly from July to September 2025. Guaranteed Income Supplement, GIS. Low-income seniors receiving OAS may qualify for GIS, which offers up to $1,086.80 dailies per month for singles with an annual income below $22,056, January-March 2025. Survivor's Pension. If you're the spouse or common law partner of a deceased CPP contributor, you could receive up to $770.88 under 65 or $859.80 65 plus monthly. Children's benefits. Dependents of deceased or disabled contributors may receive 301.77 full-time students or 150.89 part-time students monthly. CPP disability and survivor benefits. What you need to know. Mark your calendars. The Canada Pension Plan payment for July 2025 is scheduled to hit bank accounts on Tuesday, July 29th. The CPP isn't just for retirees, it also supports those facing disabilities or loss. Here's a quick overview of additional benefits. CPP Disability Benefit. For those under 65 with a severe long-term disability preventing substantial work, the maximum monthly payment is $1,673.24. Post-retirement disability benefit. If you're 60-65, receiving CPP and become disabled, you could get up to $598.49 monthly. Survivor's pension pays up to $770.88 under 65 or $859.80 65 plus to the surviving spouse or partner. Children's benefits up to $300.77 for full-time students under 25. If you qualify for multiple benefits, they're combined into a single payment, though the total may be less than the sum of individual benefits due to program rules. Does Quebec have its own pension plan? Yes, Quebec operates the Quebec Pension Plan, QPP, which mirrors the CPP but applies to residents who worked in Quebec. If you've contributed to both CPP and QPP by working across provinces, the programs coordinate to ensure your contributions are counted. If you've opted for direct deposit, expect the funds to appear seamlessly in your account on this date. For July 2025, QPP payments are scheduled for July 31. How to apply for CPP benefits. Applying for CPP is simple, but requires planning. Choose your start date. Decide when to begin. Age 60 to 70. Earlier starts mean lower payments, while delaying boosts them. Apply online. Use your My Service Canada account for a faster process. 7 to 14 days for a decision. Paper application. Download the form from the Service Canada website. Complete it, and mail or deliver it to a Service Canada office. This can take up to 120 days. Provide documents. You may need your social insurance number, birth certificate, or marriage certificate. Apply early. Submit your application 6 to 12 months before your desired start date to avoid delays. For those still receiving checks, ensure your mailing address is up to date with Service Canada to avoid delays, especially with potential postal disruptions on the horizon. Why this matters: financial security in retirement. With the cost of living continuing to challenge Canadian seniors, the July 2025 CPP payment increase and potential extra benefits like OAS and GIS are more important than ever. Whether you're covering daily expenses or saving for a special occasion, these payments provide a reliable foundation for your retirement. The 2.7% CPP increase reflects the government's commitment to helping retirees maintain their purchasing power, while programs like GIS offer critical support for low-income seniors. By staying informed, applying early, and exploring all eligible benefits, you can unlock the full potential of Canada's pension system. Share this guide with friends and family to ensure everyone benefits from these essential programs. For more details, visit the Government of Canada's CPP page or log into your My Service Canada account today. Don't miss out on the financial security you deserve. Upcoming CPP payment dates: 2025. Here's a quick look at the remaining CPP payment dates for 2025 to help you plan ahead.